Hello guys, so back out again today because I've been gagging for it, to be honest. I've been on holiday with my girlfriend. We've been to Santorini, little surprise for her. Had an earthquake. That was interesting. The building was a rocking, but yeah, couldn't wait to get back. Desperate to get out. So little Andy's still out. He's in Benidorm at the moment. He's desperate to get back as well, but he's got another week over there, unlucky. But yeah, I've got some time. I thought I'd crack on. Unfortunately, the fields are all meadow. It's yeah. So what I'm doing is sort of where it's not too thick, getting in amongst it. So yeah, so far it's been interesting. So stay tuned. I've had a couple of Bobby Dazzlers that I'm sure you'll enjoy, and I'm sure there's more to come. I'll see you on the next. Okay guys, so I've got a lovely little 71 here. The signals are now starting to pop after a week of rain. The ground is nice and soft and easy to dig. So let's see what we've got. That's up to 94 now, so that could mean it's a piece of cack. Let's check. No. The bit that I've dug, but the ground is so soft now, it's fantastic. So oh, I was going to say we're in this clod, but just there is the first coin of the day. Looks a bit of a toaster, bit of a bust. I think they're facing that way, maybe that way. Can't make that out 100%. But if there's anything like when it dries out, I will come straight back to you. First coin of the day. Let's crack on. So I don't know if you can see the screen there guys, but straight into an 86, 87 just here. That has all the signals of an old copper coin. Let's have a see. We're now at 90. Well, what's that? Something there, but it's not a copper coin. It is well, it's a folded piece of copper. And it was obviously used for something, but there you go. But no idea what. Any clues? Leave me a comment. But it will be recycled. Let's crack on. Okay, so here, crisp 49, dead on the centre line. Could be a Mewtube, but I think it's a little bit low for that. Mewtubes are usually around the 54 mark. That's not to say it won't be. Oh, and it is. There we go. Muus tubus. Right, let's crack on. So we have a very crisp 73 here guys. I've just been stood under a tree for a little bit just to keep out of the rain. But as I say, that rain is a welcome thing. It's making the signals in the ground pop on what was almost a bloody desert. It was that dry. Now up to an 82. Let's see what we've got. So we're just in the side here. Okay. Oh, and there we have it. Our third coin. Again, toasted, as they all seem to be in this field, unless it's silver. The silver one I found was absolutely fantastic. So I would say there was some acid or something in the soil that keeps the silver clean, but the copper knackered. But another copper halfpenny. We'll add it to the pot and we'll keep looking. See you on the next. So I've just had to step out the field because these buggers come galloping down at such a pace. And whilst I am not scared of cows, a herd of cows running at pace is a bit of a force to be reckoned with. Come on, come on, come on. Yeah, when they were younger, they weren't too bad, but now they're a fair size, these badgers, and when they're charging, there's some weight behind them. Right. Well, folks, I've just had a signal that I was convinced was going to be a bullet, and I've just flicked the clod and then just scooped a little bit out the side wall, and as you can see, that's just flopped out. Let me just grab it. What a fantastic, I mean, that looks as good as the day it was minted. Ooh. Just trying to, oh crikey, one-handed is hard, extricate it from the earth. Go to rub on the old knee of destiny. Well, I mean, it's quite smooth on the back. That's sixpence 1921, so 50% silver. But I mean, look at that. What a little cracker. George V, grandson of Queen Victoria. Fantastic. Right. First silver of the day. Let's put it in the pot and crack on. Okay guys, I've just crossed over the road to the second farm. The grass is a lot longer here, as you can see. It's still meadow. I'm just finding pockets. But just down here, I've had a really horrible 69 signal, elongated on the centre line, but it was sounded worth digging. And there's something, I'll just get down there, just there. So, let's have a see if we've got cack, or maybe even a bullet. This is the farm with lots of bullets. Come on. Ah, what was that? And it looks like another silver coin. Let me get on to the other camera. Right guys, so here we go again. Another, silver coin. It sounded terrible. Must have been on its side. It was a 69, an elongated squishy signal. But that, is that going to be a bullhead? I think it is, you know. I've just been bitten and all. That is a George III, 18, does that say 1817 or 18, no, it can't be 1817. 18, yeah, maybe 1817, I can't really tell, I think it is. Sixpence. Second silver of the day. Bloody hell. Right, let's crack on. Defo chucking it down. hopefully it's going to stop real soon so I can crack on. But if it doesn't, I'll just get out there. See you on the next. Okay guys, so we've got a bit of a squiffy 31 here. So I'm wondering if it's bullet case or maybe a button. Who knows? Could be hammered. I've had 2 hammers out of this field. And obviously, as you're seeing, a couple of silver. So let's have a see. I haven't bought my knee pads in the ground. It's wet. Horrible. Oh, well, let's have a see now. So we are just a little bit deeper in that side there. So where have we got? Anything good? It's a bullet casing. I thought the number was too low for one of them, but old trash from World War II when the army used to train here. I think are they Lee Enfield shells or something, 7.62 caliber, something like that. Anyway, trash. Let's crack on. Just there. Very squiffy, 92. It could be cack. Who knows? Let's get it out the ground. And if it is cack, we won't get it next time, will we? A big plug on this one because it's hard to pinpoint. Wow, weird, that's heavy. Up and over. Now it's a 60. Now the clod's up. So let's see if we've got a coin. Oh, another bullet casing. Okie dokie, so it's over that end. To get this brick out of the way. Oh my word. Let's have that out. And the acupuncture tells me it's something cack, and I'm not even going to bother with the rest of that hole. See you on the next. Right guys, I thought I'd get straight onto the other camera because I think I've got another silver just there. Let's whip it out and have a look. Oh, bugger. Do you know what, I was just going to say, it isn't silver, but I think that is silver. It's a silver button. Sure it is, it's got the right colour and weight. I might have a bit of foil with me. Let me just do a test. I'll let you know if it's silver or not. I'm sure it is. It looks and feels like it. I'll come back to you. Unfortunately, not silver. Oh well, must be pewter. Looks good though. Right, let's see what else there is. Okay guys, so a 44 just here. I've just had a modern 5p, which got me a little bit excited because I thought it was a hammy. And a bullet shell casing, not shell, which I'll show you in a minute. But let's see what's in this here roll. Is it more of the same, or are we on for bullets? Oh, a little bit of treasure. Oh, it's bloody wet, the ground is. Right, bang in the middle of the hole. Oh, it's another silver. Did you see that? Just down there. Let me get straight onto the other camera Oh, fantastic. I'll leave it exactly the way it is. I'll get straight on the other camera. Okay guys, as said, I haven't moved it. You can just see the silver there, so let's extract that now and see what we've got. Get her off. Oh, that's another George V. What an absolute little banger. What's that one? 1929. So that's definitely 50%, but look at the quality on that. I mean, that looks like it's just been minted and dropped. Absolutely fantastic. So that's 3 silvers at this field so far today. And we've walked this path so many times while it's been dry and not had any. This rain has definitely massively helped. Yeah. Right. Well, let's crack on. So, a bit of an ear piercing 59, but jumping up to 60s. So it could be scrap, could be anything. I'll dig a nice big plug just so we can make sure wherever it says we get it, because it could be something on its edge. Let's have that up and out. I wonder if this is something big like iron. Again, a 90 signal now, which would indicate potentially big iron. But I've just looked down the hole, and I've just seen there. That's a button. How the hell's a button giving such a high number? I mean, it was gilded at one time. You can still see a bit of gild on there and on there. But a button giving those high numbers, mad. Well, that gives me time anyway to show you what I didn't show you before. So I've had a couple of buttons now. I'm not sure what that is. That's from my last outing here. And a bronze, or brass should I say, shell. And then, just in here is that 5 pence I said I'd had. 5 new pence, spendable. Tricked me a little bit when I saw it in the ground. Right. Oh, bugger. Let's crack on. So got an absolutely stonking signal here. That is a 69. I would expect that to be a coin all day long, but I have been wrong in the past. Let's have a look. Right, up and over. So it's in the clods, which doesn't bode well usually. And that, no wonder it gave a good signal. That's a charging cable off a mobile phone. No wonder it gave a good signal. Bloody thing. Let's repair the hole. And crack on. So, it's time for have some lunch. I'm having the food of the gods, Swedish meatballs, £1 pack, and a can of Coke that's been in my bag for longer than I care to remember. Oh, and bloody hell, the rain's just coming. Fantastic. Right guys, I'll snaffle this and then I'll get back to it and hopefully have something good to show you in a minute. See you all next. Well guys, this rain isn't easing, but I've just had a nice little 54, just dug down there and flipped out this, which I think I saw a bust on there. Oh, there we go, that side. And I think that's George the second, facing to the left. Fantastic little coin, George the second. And as the Grim Bleeper always says, where there's Georgian, there's hammered. So, fingers crossed. Wish this rain had let up a little bit, but you know, it is what it is. So, George the second penny. Mustn't grumble at that. Let's crack on. Right guys, just had this out of that hole. At first I thought it was a buckle because it was covered in mud, but now I've cleaned it off a bit. Maybe a door handle or drawer handle. I have no idea. I'm going to edge towards a drawer handle, but I can't see where it would fasten onto anything. If anybody's got any ideas, then feel free to drop me a comment. Right, let's put it in the pot and crack on. Right guys, I can see something down this here hole. I don't know if it's a form token or a cloth seal, a bag seal. It's got some, is that writing? Or just marks? I think that's just a farm token, isn't it? Like a portcullis type design on a farm token. So back in the day, some farmers would pay their workers with farm tokens instead of money, and then at the end of the week they would have to spend the farm tokens in the farm shop buying produce, but it was at an inflated price, so the farmer was ripping them off. So what an interesting little find. Right, let's crack on. So right next to where I had that button, which is there, I now have a 52. So could this be another button or a coin, or are we going to be disappointed and get a bloody bullet? Let's have a see. Oh. It's still a nice 53. So, shush. It's just here somewhere. I have a feeling it's a bullet. Oh, hold on. Nope. It is a coin. So did somebody who lost that bullet also lose this coin back in the day? I mean, I can't see much on it. You might be able to. I think there's a little bit of writing around the outside, but I can't really make that out. I think it might be George the second again, facing to the left. So probably a lot older than that button, but maybe I'm wrong. I think it says George the second. Right, let's put it in the pot and crack on. So folks, this just came in at a stunning little 40, and look at this. I think that's a service badge. Probably one of the best ones I've seen come out of the ground. Line on one side, unicorn on the other, the crown. Absolutely stunning little button there. Stunning. When it's dried, I'll give it a little brush off and we'll see how it looks in, but that is a fantastic little find. Chuffed with that. Right, let's see what else there is. Ooh, hot session. Right guys, yeah, a good session. Just what I needed after a holiday, break away from it. But I needed to get back out in the field. Sorry about the road noise, I am right on the main road. Yeah, it's been a good day, lots of rain though, and I am baking. I think my top is soaked around where my rucksack's been. But yeah, a good little session. 3 silvers up, lovely button, a couple of other nice coins, including 2 George seconds, and just a little bits and bobs. So I'll turn you around, I'll show you what I've had. So we'll start over here. That lovely button, just zoom out, serviceman's button I think. That's that farm token, and what I thought was a silver button, but it's pewter. That's got to be a draw handle. And I've just had this fork with the sharpest prongs going. Then there's a few other buttons, that bullet, and a few other bits and bobs. Then we go over to here, I'll show you the good stuff in a minute. That's a 2010 5p. Some crusty, if I can just zoom out, some crusty coins, and then a couple just here, well, I will zoom in, where you can just see the head facing to the left on both of those, and I think both of those are George II. Although that one might be a William, I'll have to double check. And then the really good bits for the day, 2 George V sixpences, 1929 and 1921, and the bullhead George III sixpence. 3 bits of silver for the day. No silver this afternoon though, which was a pain, but you can't grumble at that. I am well happy. I'll see you guys on the next dig somewhere soon. Thanks for watching.